cry over them, aren't I? Oh my god. Is that what happened? Is that why they had to wear the blindfolds? You gotta keep up with the stuff in the past because it comes up into the future. But then when new stuff comes up, you think it's going to be related to the future as well. But it's a future. It's another future after the future. So you gotta be really careful with all this, I guess. Hi everyone, my name is B and I make lore and theory videos here on YouTube, usually for IMPRINT and Anteam. And today we are reacting to Anteam's music video, Bewitched, which is animated and it's based off of their web novel, Witch of Yerasah, which has yet to release, at least globally. I think they just released the novel in South Korea and Japan, so we have yet to see it elsewhere. I'm really hoping we get a webtoon for this. Please, YX, I beg you. I know the first one probably didn't do as well as expected, but you did release it when the group debuted and was still underrated. Now is the time. Anyways, I'm really excited for this. We watched the music video for We on Fire, which had the lore with neeed and Najak, and so now we're back to the music video, which will give us more, and which I will record separately. We also have a couple of animated episodes for the web novel webtoon thing, so yeah, I'm excited for that too. Anyways, I will definitely be reacting to that and kind of going through the lore for that as well. If the web novel releases for us and there is no webtoon, I will, as a voice actor, like I did the previous one, probably narrating the first chapter to give like a taste of what the web novel is and to encourage you all to read it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, and then for this, yeah, I don't know anything. I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm excited to see what happens. I've kind of got my theories, which I probably mentioned in my previous music video, but yeah, let's go. The song, I forgot I was gonna be listening to this. Okay, so this has to be like what? Past version of Najak, right? Black magic. It's got the bracelet, yeah, so it has to be Najak in the past. Before he was Najak, I think. Looking for the Witch of Yerasah? Oh. The tree of... I'm assuming it's like the tree of Yggdrasil. But we got a magic tree again! It's maybe when he got gifted with the name? And now this is the present. And then she has like this sad look of not remembering him. Yeah! Con! Yeah! They look so good! Please, please give us a webtoon! And the moon, the red moon came out, they had to blind themselves. She definitely dies, we know this. At this point, we saw her freaking grave. Yes, it looks so good! Yes, I did! Ah! Too much power, too much power! Ah! Oh! I can't. Oh, I'm gonna cry over them, aren't I? Oh my god. Oh, there's more. Oh, I think I saw this. I think I saw about this. Dang. Back in the past, there was someone who theorized, a couple of people who thought that that Suha in Firework was a werewolf hunter. And I was like, well, what's Suha? There's not a werewolf hunter. Which I think I talked about in my video for Firework, how like the witch hunter story could be something like witch hunter. I keep saying witch hunter. The werewolf hunter story would be something along the lines of she thinks that she like originally like hunts them down, but then like learns about them and becomes friends with them, and then becomes friends with them, and then becomes friends with the werewolves after she discovers that they are actually werewolves. So hinting into a future story, maybe after 2 moons, that could be what's happening here. It's not necessarily a present story, it's definitely like a future story. Kind of what Firework might have been hinting into. But that's where the confusion comes in, because the person in the Firework music video was Suha, and she was wearing the Deathless Academy uniform. What I can assume is happening here, I'm already going into theories at the very end of the music video, having gone back. What I can assume is happening here is that either one, I don't think this is Suha. I can say that it is, but I don't think it is. Either one, this is Suha, which is not, disguised as a Deathless Academy person, or alternatively, the person who we watched was not Suha, was in the Deathless Academy though, and here is again disguising themselves as a Sunshine City School student in order to hunt down the werewolves for whatever reason. It could be connected to the Witch of Yerasah because the blood moon is such a big thing here. And it was also a big thing in Hypen's story as well, along with the desert stuff. So it feels almost like that past was hinting to something in the future. So we could get like the blood moon returning later on as well. You gotta keep up with the stuff in the past because it comes up into the future. But then when new stuff comes up, you think it's going to be related to the future as well. But it's a future. It's another future after the future. So you gotta be really careful with all this, I guess. Anyways, that's my theory, is that this is not Suha. Probably. Possibly. Maybe. Obviously, it could be another reincarnated version of Enid, as we have just seen is possible. Or, well, not possible. Not reincarnated like Celine from the anime / webtoon / novel. Reincarnated naturally. So this belief of your soul moving on to, like, is still, like, a thing possibly here. But let's go ahead and go back into analyzing the music video now, shall we? I'm sorry I got a little distracted thinking about the future of whatever is happening here, because it's super exciting to see Firework come back. And I was just like, what? I thought we were done with that. I thought that was hinting at 2 moons because of the 2 like versions of Suha, but no, there's more. So as we've already seen, we have Najak at the beginning after this fight, which happens again under the blood moon. I keep wanting to say blue moon. I think it's because a blue moon showed up within Hypen recently. That's why I say you gotta pay attention. But not until the future. Ugh, anyways. So this happens 10 years in the past, before Blood Altar. And it is a big part of that story. Enid is the original version of Najak that we talked about before. Possibly from 1,000 years ago. There's no exact, it should be 1,000 years ago. That was in the webtoon. So from 1,000 years ago. And currently, what's happening is, I want to read the runes on that. Yeah, so here he's being guided to the Witch of Yerasah for whatever reason. Kind of like they were in Deer Hunter when you saw that bird as well. But why he's looking for her, we have no idea. He could be a descendant of, what's the name of the tribe? They've got different, like, tribes or, like, what do you call them? I'm blanking on everything. Within Celine's kingdom, Kingdom of Vargr, there are different, like, is it the White Hand tribe I'm thinking about? Maybe. There are different tribes. And I want to say the White Hand tribe was the one that was magic. So I wonder if he was here. He's like a descendant of that, hence why he has the thing for the tree. Which again, the tree. This is unrelated to Enhypen and Team Lore, kind of. The tree, the magic tree, the tree of Yggdrasil, has showed up multiple times in multiple groups. Islet, TXT. I just specifically know because we always connect to the Magic Island. I always go back to TXT. And so we didn't have a tree like that existing yet for that connection, and now we do. Tree of Yggdrasil, because from what I'm hearing, which again I need to dive. Does anyone have any? How do you dive into the Norse lore? Do you just look it up yourself, or do you find books for it? Because if so, I guess I'll do it. But yeah, I've looked up a little bit of things, but not enough to know who the two wolves are. I think I had their names written down. Yeah, I do, because this came up in a previous thing. I think it was in the music video. Skull and Hati, which are the sun and moon. This was Norse mythology, basically. So because this is connected to Norse mythology, it was it felt right to assume that the tree itself is the tree of Yggdrasil. Which I'm sure you're all familiar with as well. Bewitched by you. But these wolves are on our side, that's for sure. Whatever is happening has to connect with whatever is going on with... I'm assuming it might connect with the story of the original Skull and Hatsi, if that's the name of them. And from what I understand, weren't they... Okay, we'll have to come back to that because I'll have to look it up. And I have my phone here and I can't look it up here. And I'm screen recording here, and if I exit it, it's going to stop screen recording. So I'll come back to it. But yeah, they're obviously not on our side. Obviously here they're burning the tree. Inside of here, Najak is hiding. Is this the original Najak? Probably not. Is he? It can't be, because Enid's supposed to be the original Najak. Am I under your spell now? Summoning up power, giving it to the boys. Bewitched, bewitched. But what is going on with the other? Like, are they being controlled like by vampires again? Is it a witch thing that's brainwashing them? Not obviously, Enid. Or is it... I don't think they're werewolves, because if they were werewolves, they would have had... they would have been in their werewolf form. the blood moon, I think part of why there's a whole thing about the blood moon that we still don't know yet, obviously. We know the original story that we got about it, about them like falling in love with the first person they see. But we don't know what it is with their powers. I'm assuming that by putting on the blindfold, they're able to enhance their senses. So even though it probably has to do with the blood moon having some sort of control over them. Because, and I say this because in Hypen's prologue webtoon, Children of Famfield, they had a blood moon pill, and that blood moon pill was able to control people and give them heightened senses. Oh god, it's been a while, don't quite remember. Since I've read about the pill. But I feel like I feel like I remember it being the thing that made them easy to control. I could be wrong. That's what I get for not rereading the webtoon after I finished it. Which I'm so sad that it's done anyways. But yeah, there's something that the blood moon has that's an effect obviously on the boys, hence why they have to wear the blindfolds. I'm so confused. One look I'm wrong. Bewitched by you, bewitched by you. Bewitched, bewitched. And she dies, which we know. Aww. Oh my god! Did they imprint on each other? Is that what happened? Is that why they had to wear the blindfolds? Well, that was not what I was expecting. Because, like, obviously we saw, like, at first when I watched it, it was like, oh man, well, you know, they're seeing, like, who they were in the past, right? That was my first thought. But now I'm like, oh no, it's that they imprinted. It's that they imprinted on each other. Oh my god. Ah! But I don't know, is she a werewolf? I don't think she's a werewolf. I think she's a witch, right? So like she can't imprint, right? Is it just the effect of the blood moon? Bro, what's going on? I don't know. Either way, we know that Najak and her are gonna have a tragic love story, which I'm here for. Whenever I was reading the web novel for Anteam for the first one, Enzi and Mika were a ship I shipped, 100%. And I was just, because it was just the chemistry was so good. And I was so sad. And it looks like there's going to be another tragic one, which is fine, I guess. We know she's going to die, which is not fine. But anyways, okay, so that's everything I have for this. It was a lot of fun to watch. Definitely can't wait to see the like episode things that came out. I'm sure they have so much more. So I'll be back to that as soon as I can. I don't know if it's gonna come out in episodes. If so, I'll probably try and watch it all at once. Versus like as they come out. So if anyone knows if those are if they're releasing more, if it's done, then I will react once it's done. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye! my name is B, and I make lore and theory Hi everyone, my name is B, and I make lore and theory video. Okay.